Okay, JORIDA. Let's play, I think knight f3. In fact, I'm going to play e4 as a sort of entertaining gambit. So I've got an idea of d3. I've had some skull, who's now GM, once played this against me. So I think it might be interesting. Okay, if I take on e4, what's going on there? I'm not too sure. Check, there's probably g6. So I'll take on e4. Oh, I see. The idea, if I move my knight, it will take on e4. Then knight d2. I don't really know what's going on there actually. After knight d2, about to find out. So I'll avoid the exchange of queens. You try and win e4. Bishop g4 though. Or bishop e2. Maybe bishop e2, and then just get castled. Then queen e1, then knight e4, just to avoid the exchange of queens. So these double pawns, I'm hoping they're not that brilliant. Although d4 is pretty good for black here. Okay, well, there's bishop d1 anyway. Knight d4, bishop d1. So I'll still be on the e4 pawn. But it doesn't look too pleasant actually. Maybe this wasn't. That queen d6 was maybe a good idea in the opening. So knight d4, bishop d1. I think bishop d1 anyway. He hasn't got bishop b4 at least. The queen's in the way, so knight e4 next. Can I gain control of the e4 square? If I do that, if I gain the knight square bishop, that would be good. Maybe, you know, bishop f3 in the future. Let's see. There's no cheapo, is there? With queen takes d1 here. Knight takes. There might be at the end actually. Back row mate. If I'm not careful. Knight takes. Knight takes. Knight takes. Bishop takes. Queen takes. Queen takes d1. There could be a back row mate idea. Oh dear. So maybe h3 first. just to make sure my king's got an escape. Now he's protecting e4. Okay, time to forget about e4 then. I'll just maybe go for bishop e3 and other stuff. Bishop e3 and knight b5 and a4. Try and get a kingside attack going, perhaps. I'll kick the queen out. Alright, let's play this move quickly. Mind you, bishop h3's on. And bishop h3 looking good here. Bishop h3, I don't know, bishop d4. Bishop h3 takes, queen h3. Maybe I'll take on d4 there. So am I getting done over here? Can I get rid of this knight on d4? That's the first question. So he hasn't got time for bishop h3 and knight f3 at the moment. If he has to move that knight, maybe that's good news. Also knight c5 in the b file, so it's looking more cheerful, I think, if the knight moves back. Okay, again on tempo on the queen, attack b7. Play rook b1 next. So this doubling the pawns wasn't, I don't think it was the hottest idea available, because his king's like being exposed a bit. So I'll attack b7 with tempo. And just queen e2 maybe. So if he takes queen a6, there's king d7. King D7 there. Does it matter? Queen B5. A dangerous position. There's Rook B8. Okay, so I'll move the knight, I think, for the moment. Maybe just Queen E2 next. Just keep the knight going. C3 pawn's very useful here, I think. So he's going to attack me with G4 in the meantime. So can I get an attack myself? Queen A6. Might have to move the bishop. Oh. Okay, we might have to use these pawns. What about G4 first? C4? A4? I think A4. Choice. I'll try and seal up the king side with G3. Okay, I'll take that. Well, there's bishop G4. Can just take it. There's Queen B5. I think Queen B5 looks like an active move. Put some pressure on E5. Okay, the rooks come off. Okay, knight G4. Right, how to protect that? Tricky again. What about just Queen E2? Queen E2. Oh, bishop G5. That could be handy. I'll play it anyway. Rook D1 though. Bishop E7. No, I think it skewers the queen and rook. No, that's good. There's no check either. So this is looking up again. There's Rook F8 here. Maybe trying to win the knight on D7, on B8. I mean. Okay. Looking good. Still a bit of counterplay there. That Queen F3 threatens Queen F8 among other things. I don't think I need anything too clever. This pawn's a bit dangerous, but Queen F8 has to be parried. He's resigned anyway. So that was, I don't know. Maybe this is I don't know what to do. Queen D6. Well, I think I went wrong theoretically. To look this up. Or if anyone knows, please can you let me know. It's not D-takes, is it? This can't be right, surely, this position, because black's got good control of D4, and so potentially very menacing position, which he just let me get rid of the knight on D4 here, and get an attack almost against his king. But then his own attack just, I don't know, lost the pawn and weakened the f-file a bit, and G5 in particular, so that was useful for a skewer. Please leave any comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.